This game is not only lewd, but it is creepy as hell. Yes. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh, sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have even noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a little bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to just reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, of course. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, oh, that's not what I meant. I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. You just happened to buy 2. Just on accident. Just you slipped another book in there and whoopsie. There's something obvious that Yudi isn't telling me, but I don't want to know. It's not obvious that she likes me or anything. I'll definitely start reading it soon. No, read it now. You have a purple-haired monster babe who wants to be with you. You read it now. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting this book down. It's a really engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Yudi closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Oh. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ooh. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. It's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life falls apart. And that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yudi made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. That's right. She said it was going to be relatable. That's not relatable. Why are you laughing? Yudi giggles gently. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, sea monster? Actually, I am. I think we'd be great together, actually. Oh, no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so I don't... Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yudi's super into this stuff. We mentioned it this morning. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind is completely different. She's a switch bitch. That's what you call it. She's a switch bitch. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a very weird perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and philosophies that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Oh, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I sort of forget to pay attention to other people. And I'm sorry if I end up saying something really strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Oh, I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're really passionate about reading, and the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right now, right? Oh, you don't have to. What do you say? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. I love it when they make that little, blub blub face, the little warblub face. I quickly retrieve the book and I put it in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yudi's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just I'm not really used to it. That's it, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, okay. I open the book and I start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. But it's not really a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but it's a little comforting. Oh. Left arm is in the way, so instead I used my right hand to hold the book open. This is very detailed. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Oh, here. Oh, this is very... Okay, I'm fully lulled into this sense of security that we are playing a regular game. Yo. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually really distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. Just thinking about something else. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Sweating under my collar. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses things all the time. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. I'm still waiting for this to turn into a horror game. We had that huge song and dance trigger warning at the beginning, and I'm just sitting here when is the shoe gonna drop? So far, this is a very typical dating sim, but it's a literature club, and I really like books, so I'm okay with this. Everyone, I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Oh, smooth. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better at it, I will. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Oh, is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, sea monster. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayoti's mischievous escapades. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki's disappeared into the closet. What? Natsuki in this closet, man. So light and fluffy and fun, but everything has this really sinister undertone. And it's like... I suddenly notice Yuri is reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, well, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention one for you as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Do you think you could hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down. I watch her. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and very methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well just walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? We're just, Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's, Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Sea Monster in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Sea Monster. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way that she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Sea Monster, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because, nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things, and your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone just for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Sea Monster, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I want to do my best to make Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain, and once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Oh. Yuri slides closer, and our shoulders are touching. Ooh, just like... How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my tea. Like, I'm getting like hot bothered right now. I'm like, oh. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't even noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I assume she gets crazy. And I can only presume the world around her has totally faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Are they demons? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, Yuri. Guys. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was totally natural. And that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, and just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Sea monster? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that, friends do. Very good friends do. Sorry. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was, yeah. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation gets very tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Ooh, how did it come to this? Chocolates. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take a chocolate, I'll put it on her mouth, and I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh, okay, everybody. God damn you, Monica. Fucking bitch. I need a minute. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Sea Monster, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. And in the end, we hastily just kind of do so. I don't know. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh, yeah. Monica, you bitch. Oh, Monica, please. Monica, where? Game is getting some sinister over and undertones, and Monica is being a bitch. So, like, we gotta continue playing this. Horror baby Yuri will be ours, you guys. She will fall into our clutches, and we will make her love us. I'm just kidding. We won't. That's not cool. We will have her fall in love with us slowly and gently like a sweet summer's breeze. Anyway, so yeah, this was a lot of fun. So don't forget to follow me. I love you guys to absolute pieces. And I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow, okay? Bye.